Guys, hello and welcome to my API management tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to explain about SAP CPI API management. SAP CPI API management actually depends upon three important P. Is the first P of API management is proxy. The proxy where you create, so that third party, any application who wants to connect with your API, it will connect through your proxy. And then provider is the one which you will connect to the backend or target. And the third is product club all those URLs and services in one of your, it's a collection basically. So API management is all about three P's: provider, proxy and product. So let's start creating provider step by step, and I am in this video I am going to create provider. Please follow my step by step process for this first video and you will able to create your provider. Your first thing you need to do in your API management. So create your provider. What you have to do in your BTP channel, go to configure and then you go to APIs. Here you can see API proxies are there, API providers are there, certificate key value maps and policy templates are there. So you have to go to provider, you have to create provider and you have to name your provider. So in this case I am writing my provider name, that is SAP Developer System ES5, and I am just putting a description here as well, same. So, and you can see that name is a mandatory thing. Then once you create that SAP provider, you will create your connection with your provider. This can be your iFlow, this can be your direct SAP gateway. So here I am in the host, I am putting one of the SAP gateway name, that is, these parameters I will post in the description as well. So here you have to keep port as 443, and if you want to use SSL, use SSL tick should be posted here. So you can see no other parameter is there. Then and now in your catalog service tab, here you can see the catalog service tab, I am providing the actual URLs of the providers. So I'm putting path provider name. You can see that catalog URL has been came here in the below catalog URL. Now I have to put service collection URL. And then in the authentication type you have to choose basic authentication. Once you choose basic authentication, it will prompt you for username and password. These username and passwords are passwords of your SAP API gateway, and this URL is your SAP API gateway provider So once you put all these values here, I am just putting my username and password here. You can save. And after saving, here you can test your connection as well. You can see that here, if you want to test that your connectivity is established between your SAP gateway and API this provider tool or not, so you can always use test connection, and when test connection is working, it means that your API is working. Now once you save this your API provider, as I explained, you can test your catalog services using this test connection. You saved that and you tested your connection, you just go back to your API provider, and here you will see that one of your provider is present here with the same name you created. You can always if you want to change your service provider, you can go and edit here, and then you can always test your connection or your anything you want to change in your catalog services URL. So all the things you can check. So once you created these service provided, I will explain you in your next video how can you create API proxies.